Something I rarely do on this channel is work with notebooks or laptops. Whether it's a PC or a Mac, I just don't really do it. But funnily enough, two laptop related situations have come up at the exact same time. The PowerBook that I've been attending to, I think you guys should see part 2 very soon, where we're going to get that data off the drive and whatnot. And my own MacBook Pro. I have a brand new battery for it here because we've had a little bit of a battery disaster. I'm going to show you exactly what's happened and I'm going to tell you a pretty funny story to do with my Mac. So let's change angles and let's get on with this absolute craziness, you know, revolving around my MacBook Pro. It's really odd. So here's my faithful MacBook Pro. One day I opened it up like so. I'll replay the actions and I went like this and nothing happened. Bearing in mind I had the charger plugged in. Now I noticed that the charger was green. It wasn't going orange, and I knew that I had a totally flat battery because I'd left it in sleep when it only had 10% and then I didn't use the Mac for a few days. So that's not a good idea. That's not a great idea at all, but they can normally recover from that kind of thing. But of course this time it didn't, and I had no machine. So interestingly enough about these MacBook Pros, if you remove the battery, like I have done, and you plug the charger in, it won't turn on. The juice goes through the battery. So that was really disappointing. Now, what I did is I put the battery back in the machine that night, and I thought, I'll try it tomorrow. So I left the battery in the machine as normal. I then forgot about it for a couple of days because I was doing all sorts of various things where I didn't need my MacBook Pro. And I came back to the machine and I thought, wow, this is something weird going on here. It's so funny telling this story. There's something weird going on here because my MacBook Pro was at a sort of angle like this. It was tilted up like that, but more to the side. I thought, something's gone under my MacBook Pro. So I lifted up my Mac and I was like, nope, there's nothing under there. Nope, nothing. Put it back down and it was rocking from side to side. So then I thought, you know, must be the battery. Turned it over and I thought, not to worry. The battery's popped out slightly. That's all good, I didn't put it in properly. Try to push it in, nothing. Try to pull it out, nothing. The clips were holding the battery in. Basically what had happened was, the battery, which I have here, here it is. Now this way up it looks normal. But when I pulled it out of the machine, like this, I was left with this in the bottom of the machine, which is the back of the battery, okay? So the back of the battery has fallen off, which is odd. Here we go, this is the back of a MacBook Pro battery. Just the metal plate, that's all it is. So, why has that happened? Well, let me flip this around and show you guys. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look how much the battery's expanded. So again, really close-up angle. Look at that. This thing is leaking, it's seeping, it's falling apart, and it's squishy. Look at this. Okay? That is not good. Not good at all. So this battery is not going to work, is it? It doesn't even fit into the machine by a long shot. So that can go to one side and I can put that down to an extremely entertaining situation. But what we're going to do now is we're going to basically unbox the new battery. Now, the new battery presents itself with its own story. When you buy a battery for these older MacBook Pros, you've got a choice. You can go to Apple and you can spend, I believe, it's either £99 or £119.99 to get an official Apple battery. There's no point in doing that at all because you can get an official Apple battery on eBay from a reseller for about £70, which sounds okay compared to the retail price. However, everyone that has bought an official Apple battery has pretty much said no. They're rubbish. I've heard the same thing with my PowerBook when I was buying another battery for my PowerBook. Everyone says that the batteries that you buy again from Apple are just crap. None of them have ever got more than a 3-star rating because they've only lasted a year. Now, if you look at cheapo third-party batteries, which can start as low as £10 from Hong Kong, then they've got a similar kind of rating. Yeah, it doesn't last the best, but you know what? Just keep shoving them in and, you know, you'll save money over buying loads of original batteries anyway. So I've gone for a third-party battery and I spent £20 on it to get it from the UK, which is a similar price as I paid for my PowerBook one. As long as it works, I don't care. So let's get into it. This will be pretty entertaining to see what it's like, because I just need a working machine. Now, my battery life wasn't great on my MacBook Pro anyway. I'd get maybe 2 hours out of it if I was using it, which isn't bad for a machine this old, but you know, you could have a lot better. Let's take a look. In here, bit of fluff, battery and anti-static, booklet, rechargeable, laptop battery. Here we go. See, it's just a generic, nothing specific here, folks. Literally a generic thing with a load of different languages on it. Absolutely awful. Third-party crap, really. Nothing else in the box, just another bit of thin foam. Let's not have a fruit on the floor. There we go. And this is what we really want, the battery. So, feels quite weighty. I always try and keep these anti-static bags in nice condition because they're handy to reuse. Now then, straight away, I had this with my PowerBook battery. There's a little bit of plastic on there. Now, that finish isn't too bad at all. If you look at the old battery, the finish looks pretty much identical, which is great. Much better looking than the third-party battery I got for my PowerBook. The texture is slightly different to the machine, but not bad at all. Now, it does have the LED readout on it. And what's really nice, and I'm comparing this to my PowerBook battery, guys, because it was a similar third-party battery for a similar price. These LEDs are a lot nicer. On my PowerBook battery, it basically had like a paper surface, and when you press the button, the LEDs would glow throughout the whole paper, so it looked really naff. But these LEDs are really nice. I can actually see that clearly, and as you guys can see, it's got charge. So, let's pop this in the machine. And if we take, is this the way it goes in? Yes. Now, if we look at the machine, you can pretty much see, you can't tell a difference. Shove it in a few different lights there. Slight difference in texture you can see from that angle. And it feels slightly different. You can tell that it feels different because if you listen to this, guys, you can hear that it's different. And sorry about my really dirty hands and arm and stuff. I've had my hand down a drain this morning. Anyway, so it's got charge in it. Let's see if the machine powers up, because I am really curious to see. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. There she goes. Powered up straight away with a new battery. And there's my dodgy screen. And one little tap on the side and boom, she's up. So this thing has been, look at that. This thing has been in sleep for God knows how long. But here we are. Back up and running. So I am really pleased with that. I assume the battery's going to charge fine. What I'm going to do now is use the machine, run the factory charge all the way down until it's drained, and shut down the machine. And then I'm going to charge it up all the way, run it down all the way, and then charge it up all the way, and then I'll start using it like normal then, plug it in wherever I want and whatnot. So that's the machine fully fired up. Normally takes a while for my keyboard and mouse to start working when it's been in sleep for a long time. But yeah, my MacBook Pro is now usable again. Thank God, because doing more videos and stuff now, sorry about the text message in the background, guys. Doing more videos and stuff, I need this on the road. And look at it. This is look. This is my MacBook Pro. It's beautiful. I'm going to bring you down. Sorry about this little movement of the tripod, guys, while I'm filming, but whatever. This channel's never been very pro. Down we go, and slightly nicer angle on the screen there. And this is a lovely machine. So we got the keyboard working, and here we are. So I was on a YouTube video last time, on a comment section by the looks of it. I don't know if that's my own video, or whether I was replying to comments or whatever. My double scroll has just started working, there we go. Oh no, I was on a Linus Tech tech tips video. Fractal Design Core 3500 computer case. So yeah, I must have been in work because that's when I watch other people's channels mainly. So yeah, I haven't backed up for 133 days, I'm not surprised. 100% charge apparently. Calculating time. Okay, so guys, that's pretty much it for this video. My MacBook Pro is back up and running. Expect to see this thing on the workbench again actually sometime. I still really want to get an SSD or a hybrid drive in this thing, but yeah, MacBook Pro, so glad to have this back up and running. Gorgeous machine. I want to get a video out, one video every day a week, Monday to Friday, so I need this on the road if I'm ever staying anywhere else and I can upload video, edit video. It's a lot easier, so I'm so glad. I'm just actually really smiling. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe, check out my other videos, and if you press the thumbs up down the bottom, that really helps me out. I'm pumping out a lot more videos now, and of course it takes up a lot of time, so if I can get a little bit of a kickback for spending that much time, that would be great. Also, head down into the video description, there's loads of useful links down there. My Mac has just turned itself off. What the hell? Okay, the battery was lying to me. Now it claims it doesn't have any charge. Just a flashing one little green light. So you know what we need to do, guys? That interrupted my flow. Gosh, what we need to do now is basically get the charger, plug it in, and see where we stand. So here we have the MagSafe adapter. Let's get this into the shot. Now if I plug this in and it goes orange, we're safe. If it doesn't, there's something wrong. Oh dear Lord. It's not going orange. The battery is not charging, guys. Not charging at all. Let's try power off the machine. Nothing. Wow. Oh, just as I was really happy as well. Just as I was getting happy. Could be anything now, see? Could be anything. Yes! Orange. Thank God for that. Right, that really, yeah, that's gone orange now. It's just out of shot. But thank God for that. Okay, wow. Basically, I'm going to close the lid. And I'm going to leave that thing freaking charge up for ages until the damn thing goes green, and then I'm going to turn it on. So that's it for this video, guys. As I was saying, head down into the video description. There's loads of cool stuff down there. My Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, and probably more importantly, my eBay, which is going to become extremely live. So if you want extremely live, extremely active. So if you guys are after any of my old tech junk, then feel free to check that out. So yeah, orange, sweet. Thank God for that. Nice one. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.